Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be surprises coming up in love. This is going to be for the first half of September, the 1st through the 15th. If you are new here, welcome as well. My name is, like I said, my name's Crystal. This is Mystical Crystal Tarot. We get into some things. If you are interested in sticking around and hearing what I have to say, stick around. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can join the tribe. And make sure you guys also hit the notification bell so you can get notified and like the video. All right, so that you guys can be aware whenever I post. Now, if you do want a personal, because this is general, please check out my description box. I will have my information there to book me and to find me on all my social medias. And I will have my other channel listed in the comment section as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. What surprises are coming in love for September 1st through the 15th for my Aries? What surprises are coming up in love from September 1st through the 15th for Aries? Ooh, okay, I like the star card. So the star card is actually a really, really positive omen. I'm really glad that this is the first card out. So the first thing I'm picking up here, Aries, is you guys are really going to have the ability to either heal yourself if you're single right now, or you have been single and you've been rocking with yourself for a minute. This is you being able to really take healing into your own hands and actually getting to a place to where you're not allowing yourself to be stuck. And allowing yourself to basically harbor onto old things that you can't control at this point, okay? Especially if that person's not in your life anymore. Another thing I'm getting with this star card, if you're in a relationship, this is like a restoration that's happening. So there could be healing that's happening over the whole relationship itself, where you and this individual are starting to realize what the problem was to begin with, addressing what the problem is, and you guys are working towards fixing the bond of the relationship, which is very, very important. And a lot of you are going to be taking the necessary time to do so, which is really, really good. Some of you also, you just may have more restored hope in regards to love. Some of you have been really, not that hopeful. Okay, especially, like I said, if you've been through your fair share of issues and relationships not going as intended, this is like a new restored, like I said, hope for love just in general. The Hermit card. Yeah, for some of you also, you're going to start to realize the reason why you may have been single for a while now here is because you may be super, super like a loner, basically. Like you don't like to go out of the house. You don't really like to do anything that consists of other people. And I always tell my clients this, like, y'all always ask me, like, why can't I get new love? And then I have to ask you guys, what do you do to attract new love? Are you out and about to where people could walk up to you? Are you in areas where people that you would like to meet are at? Or are you just hanging out places where there's a whole bunch of dusty people, okay? Or people who wouldn't even be good love options anyways will hang out, like the club or wherever, okay? You have to make sure that you're putting yourself in the position to where you can attract things, whether it is love, okay? We could apply that to other areas in your life, but we're talking about love right now. You have to be what you're trying to attract. So you have to be in the position to where you're able to attract it because you're there. Okay, so some of you may be needing to get out of the house more or actually be more sociable instead of giving off this energy that you don't really like to be talked to or pursued or whatever. Okay. Another thing that I'm seeing here as well, a lot of you, if you are dealing with somebody, you're going to start to really notice, you're going to start to notice what they have to offer emotionally. Like some of you may have been in this energy of, just being in the relationship or being connected to somebody. And you didn't really realize that this person may have been just very emotionally immature, or when it comes to what they have to offer in a relationship, it may not be that much, except for, little cute flirting gestures, and that's pretty much it. A lot of you, like I said, are going to start to realize that you need more, that you don't want somebody to just be surface level with their love. Some of you also, wait, let me just keep pulling cards. Some of you, the problem is that you guys are still either waiting for somebody to come back from the past, and that's keeping you from even making yourself available emotionally. Others of you, it's more of a situation where you're just hanging on to an experience from your past and you're letting that dictate the way that you think. So some of you, we have the warriors. I don't need love. I don't want it. I don't want it. But they click on every video about love. Okay. I know I'm shooting somebody in the foot with that saying right there. It's the people who I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want that. But they click on the love videos. They click on the love videos, wanting to know about what's coming in love, but just saying, I don't want it. You guys need to be careful of what you say, okay? Because you're going to manifest that into your existence. You don't want love, but you want to know what's going to come, though. Nothing's going to come because you keep saying you don't want it. So you think the universe is going to keep sending you somebody so you could just reject them? No. And a lot of times when people do that, that's just them basically just trying to act like they don't want it, but they do. They just are scared and they think they're going to get hurt. But over here, we're not operating in a place of fear, okay? We don't operate in places of fear. Some of you, the person who you have children with, some of you have an obsession with trying to work that connection out. Some of you need to realize just because you have children with somebody does not mean that that relationship's going to work out. And sometimes it's better sometimes for you to not date somebody who you have children with because it doesn't make them not a trash person just because you have a child with them. Like they can still be trash. You just have a child with them and you didn't really use that good of discernment when it came to having a child with them. But somebody needed to hear that. Just because you have children with somebody doesn't mean that you need to force that relationship for dear life. Because what ends up happening is you try to force a relationship with somebody who's a horrible person who you have children with, and then your children have to grow up with having to see this person be a horrible person to you. And if anything, that does more irreversible damage than you think. Okay. Now let me pull some cards from here. What are some surprises that are going to be coming up in regards to love for my Aries? Okay, so we have a card that fell. Okay, so we have pay attention to the red flags. So there's going to be certain red flags that are going to pop up here that you guys really need to pay attention to, okay? These could be good red flags, like red flags that this person may be good and better, or red flags that you need to get the heck out of a connection, or you need to stop trying to pursue one, okay? We have forgiving and learning in reverse. Some of you need to stop forgiving somebody, okay? Stop. And some of you are not learning the lesson either. So you're going to be surprised when you keep going through the same thing over and over and over again because you guys have not learned the lesson. Okay? You got to be honest with yourself. You got to see through the veil. Religious factors. Some of you may have a connection with somebody where you guys may have a different upbringing. Like this person may be more Christian than spiritual, or this person may have a different background than you, or some of you just think differently and you may need to just be okay with that. Like that you and this person may have a different way of seeing things. Honeymoon. For some of you, somebody may move long distance. Somebody may move long distance and this may kind of, put a damper on the connection. Or somebody just may be acting super, super distant during this time frame. Another thing I'm getting, another surprise that may come up, somebody who, again, you may have children with or you have a long extended history with may try to communicate with you. And a lot of you, you're going to have to decide what you want to do with that. It may kind of put you in a weird space emotionally because you may be so convinced in your mind that you don't want to deal with this person anymore. But when they come around, it may be a different story. Okay. Now I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Aries, for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did and you need more guidance, please feel free to check out my description box so that you can go ahead and book you a session. Also, again, if you want to check out my other channel, I will have it listed in the comment section. Okay, make sure you check that out. And make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and I will see each and every one of my beautiful Aries in the next one. Bye, guys.